All right, so here we are at our last prompt for Volume 2 of Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. Before I get into it, I just wanted to show you that I've stitched the little French knots all over this, not on top of the house, but all around the outside, which will be my snow and my snow globe, and that's as far as I've got on that block. But I will spend some time finishing it off. So I just thought I'd show you that. Really like the little snow. It looks like you've had a good shake of your snow globe. And so now just to reveal the final prompt, this one is the same for both the Christmas journal and the winter journal, and the theme is choose your own adventure. So what that means is you have total free reign to pick whatever you want to do for your block. So if there's a prompt that you've been hoping that would come up and it hasn't, now is the time to do it. Okay, so what I thought I'd do is give you some suggestions. Now you don't have to go with these because you're choosing your own adventure. So it means that you can do whatever you want. But just for people who might get a little bit stuck and need some suggestions, for Christmas, I've thought of Christmas Angel. Now, we did see a really beautiful angel in our Facebook group the other day. It was something I was thinking of doing, something similar, but I've changed my mind. I'm doing something else, but it was absolutely gorgeous. So Christmas Angel. You could do a nativity scene. That might be something that you're interested in. You could do something simple like an ugly Christmas jumper. Three wise men was another one I thought of. You could have some pretty cool wise men. You could write a letter to Santa or stitch a letter to Santa. And then some of the winter things I was thinking of could be a cozy birdhouse, a warm fire, a winter gnome, winter woolies, could be a winter jumper. You could do a ski field or ice skating, whatever you want. So these themes are totally up to you. Pick what you want, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you come up with. So what I've decided to do is I'm going with the ugly Christmas jumper, and I thought, or ugly Christmas sweater, and I thought that I would put my ugly Christmas sweater on a sweet little bear. So this is where I'm at the moment. So nothing is stitched down. Just to explain to you what I'm going to do, the whole background I'm going to cant the stitch. So I'll just take this all off so you can see. All right, so I've got 3 different green fabrics. Wanted a neutral, like not neutral, but one colour. So I'm going with green. I love this Pretty Liberty. And this is Christmas information, Christmas writing. I'm just going to cant the stitch all the way across it. And then I have, out of felted wool, I have cut out the pieces that I'm going to use for my bear. So this will be his or her ugly Christmas sweater. So I'm going to do some embroidery on that once it's stitched down. And then just to show you how I've cut out the bits and pieces, this is my bear head. All of this is felted wool. I've cut out some little ears that are going to stick out the side and the darker centers. Just all freehand cut, nothing measured, nothing drawn out, just cut it. Okay, I looked up some cute bears. There's lots of lovely bear illustrations on my go-to Pinterest, which we go to all the time, Rach and I. And I had a look around, got some ideas of things I liked, and then I drew my bear. So I'm going to give him a little scarf, or her. My little bear is going to have a scarf, and I think I'll stitch some white wool. Haven't got one near me, but something like an Appleton wool, but in white, to make it look like a red and white stripy scarf. And then I'm going to give my bear a woolen hat, which looks like a Santa hat. And I'm going to put a pom-pom on top. I have some white pom-poms. I might stitch one down. And this will be my bear's face. I might need to just trim that a bit to make it better. And if you want to make anything cute, you got to add little pink cheeks. Pink cheeks make everything cute. Okay, so the way I'm going to stitch this down is bit by bit, just the way I've just layered it. I'm going to overcast stitch it, trying to match a thread that is similar. I will just use things like your standard sewing machine kind of cotton, thin. So I will stitch down all my bare pieces. And then I've got some bits of embroidery. I don't know what this is from. I just bought some scraps of embroidery. So I thought I might stitch them on the edges because I thought that they looked good as well. I've got this big one too, but I'll show you this one. This one's a bit chunky. I could trim along there, maybe. I feel like that one's a bit big. So anyway, I might add some little bits of lace and things like that as well. So that's what I'm going to do. And then in terms of my ugly Christmas jumper, I'm going to embroider some patterns. So I'll show you my terrible drawing. Hang on. I was just sketching out ideas. And basically that's kind of my idea. And I was thinking of doing some embroidery around the edges. And then possibly, depending on how it looks with the cantha stitching, I was thinking of doing snow, so lots of dots. Okay, so I was drawing. These are just different illustrations. I saw things, I was drawing ideas, but that's what I think I'm going to go with because he's pretty cute. All right, so tonight I'm not going to make my video super long because I'm home really late from hockey. I played my match and then I helped out the team after us, our other team, just for a little bit because they were short. So I got home really late and I haven't really had time for much. So I don't think I'm going to stitch this down on video tonight, but what I'll do next week is I'll come back. I'm going to work on my snow globe. I'm going to work on my bear. And then next week, I've got most of my blocks are unfinished. Some are finished, but there's lots that aren't finished. So over the next 2 weeks, I really need to work on trying to get those blocks done. And then what I want to do is next week, even though my blocks may not be fully finished, I'm going to show you how I'm going to put my book together. I'm going to do the accordion style, like Rachel's done in the first volume, and I think she's doing it in the second volume. And because all my pages, they're not all the same dimension, if you can see, I'll just move this over. My gingerbread one is much more narrow and slightly shorter than this one. I'm going to show you how I will pull it together so that I can make my blocks work. Okay, so that will be a bit more progress next week, and then I'm going to show you that. So not a very long video tonight, I'm sorry. I'm just super tired and it's late. What is it? It's almost 11 o'clock. I need to get my video loaded so you guys get to see the next prompt. And I will be back next week with some progress. One more thing for school tomorrow. We've got a speech day tomorrow at Sydney Opera House. And then a big Christmas lunch. And then from Friday, I'm on holiday so I can get a lot of stitching done. All right, so thanks for watching my super short video. I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with. You've got total free reign. Come up with your ideas. What prompt did you not get that you are hoping for? We want to see you make it happen. All right, so thanks for watching, and I will see you next week with some progress. Okay, bye.